crashed on Mars, and we've got a lot of work to do this time around. So last episode we did a few things, and then off camera I went ahead and took the liberty of doing some welding, getting some spars out, and, well, as you can see, reducing our base, sandstone base, down to basically a glorified platform with a battery on it. We haven't gone underneath yet. So I was working with some ideas, and I had this really good idea. And the idea I had is this. We don't put, because I was looking at these and I was starting to think, you know, from up here, the ship's starting to look a little bit like a battle star. And I'm like, not that that's not a good thing, but I didn't really want that. So I had this idea. What about, instead of doing these two hangar bays on the sides for our rovers and vehicles, instead we do a snap-on deal, which is what we're going to do this episode. We're going to get this idea up and going. I just feel like that would be really good, because then we could drop them off. We could even put canvas and parachutes on them, and if I go to, you know, when we go to another planet or something, when we come into orbit, we can release them and then just drop them down and then pick them up when we need to. And I think that each one of those could act almost like a survival setup on its own, really and truthfully. So that's what I'm thinking. So, but anyway, I need to get some hydrogen. So let's go ahead and get up here where we can recharge. Because I'm thinking that would be the smartest way to go, honestly. I think that as nice as it is to do the other, I think that this is actually the best way. Okay, why am I not getting hydrogen here? Okay, let's go over here, and yeah, there we go. Apparently that is not plumbed for hydrogen. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how that is not plumbed for hydrogen, but it is for oxygen. I don't get it. That's weird to me. Oh well. Okay, so we got a lot to do. As you can see, we got some of the engine area set up. We've got some colors set up for the various types of vehicles, or the different refineries and all that kind of thing. So I'm thinking what I'd like to do is, instead of doing these arms out like this, and I was thinking what I'd like to do is set the arms out, but we're gonna make this, angle this up like that, and then we'll make each one of these things, let's see here. I don't know that I need to make them quite as large, but we could. And I'm thinking if I can angle them down. So what I'm going to want to do is actually run out the width of this vessel a little bit more, and then angle it down and create like a divot for it, which means these downward thrusters, we're going to need to maneuver them into a different position. So yeah. So we could, and for extra lift, we're going to put some thrusters on the pods themselves. So we actually technically don't really need to add additional thrusters for the weight. So I'm thinking we can assemble the pods over here on this part here, and then go from there. And I think the pods would actually work well with a mag plate on the bottom. So I'm thinking that's where we're going to start with. And I'm thinking we'll do the mag plates, we'll do like ribs, just like we're doing there. We'll do ribs with the mag plate on them. And then the upper rib, we'll have the, we're going to have merge blocks, and I want to have a conveyor access. So I think what we're going to do is right back here where we have that spot there, which was supposed to be conveyor access down. We'll do a conveyor access out the side, and that'll be the part that connects. But I want to make sure. I mean, I might do it over here. I haven't decided yet. But the idea is the conveyor and the merge block. I don't want to have it merge with the ship. So we're going to need to make sure we give ourselves a little bit of a gap, because the idea is this needs to be detachable, and that means I do not want it to be attached fully. Another way we could do it is with hinges. That's a thought. We could do hinges. I like the merge block because it's stable, but the hinge idea would function similar to a conveyor, actually. I kind of like that, actually. If we did the hinge and the merge block, we'll have to do an experiment and see if those will go together. And then be able to, you know, have that good solid connection to make it all one ship. So what we're going to do is, and we figured out that this is the width that it needs to be. 3 squares wide, and that's ideally where we want it. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over here, and we're going to set a, let's set a, okay, come on. All right, nope, nope. All right, we're going to, you're not going to let me do it up here, are you? Well, I need steel plates, duh. Because, you know, I'm a genius. Alright, we got steel plates. Great. Now let's go ahead and drop the block. And I figure we'll drop the block right about here, which will put it right where the ribs are. It's pretty close, pretty close. Alright. Die. Yeah, those will have to situate out. Let's go ahead and get some materials. I want to make this thing lock up, so we gotta get some material. Construction components. Where are you at? Probably in like one of the 40 million things. Okay. Out of construction components? Oh my. How are we out of construction components? Well, okay. I guess we gotta go into the assembler. That's the disassembler. Or no, it's the assembler. Okay, good. Alright, so we need to get... We're going to need quite a few of those, so let's go with 1,000 of those. I mean, that's probably a bit much. That's a bit more reasonable. I mean, we'll run out of material before then. Because we're going to need to probably, you know, salvage some stuff. You know, it just occurred to me, I could zip over here and just take this stuff. And that would give me what I needed. And I just not thought of that. Smart. Alright, oops. Now, I originally went with heavy blocks, but you know what I'm gonna do? Wait, what? Oh, I thought that's. I was like that. The ship is saying keep out, and then I realized, oh no, that's not what it is. That did not go well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the blocks, but I think I want to do a color scheme. For the ribs of this, I think I want to go with this green. And let's do like a carbon fiber and use that for the actual ribs. And we'll set that up for all the way around. We're going to do it on a ground level, and then the reason why is because I'm going to put a ramp on this thing. So I want a ramp on it, and so the best way to do that is to set up the ribs so that I can set up the ramp on the edges of the ribs. But I want carbon fiber for it, so get that in place. And I wonder if I should do it at angle, or we could do the, oh, now that does look really nice. Like, I like how that looks. Like, give it the curve. Oh yeah, that's definitely happening. Oh yeah, we're doing that. That's a thing. And then we can just do the curve all the way down to the end. I like that. Yep. Oh yeah. And then let's see here. We've got 4 squares between the ribs. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here would be another rib. And that would be right here. Now here's the thing. Could just go with a square box like this, but that wouldn't necessarily be what I'd like to do. So I'm thinking we should probably take it out to where we're going to go with the max on that, and then just run it across like so. Now we are going to have to get rid of this battery at some point. I really hate that I have to get rid of it though, because it does have a full charge. You know, kind of want to, maybe I should, well, the ship isn't tech. Wait a minute.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
All right, fuel. Just gonna run up into the thing. You know, I was thinking I probably should include a battery and some basic essential equipment in there, along with some storage shelves. Line the sides of them with some materials in the storage shelves. Maybe set up a couple of wall lockers. You know, just set them up so that it's an individual thing. So I'm thinking that's what I want to do. Oh wait, what am I doing? Uh-oh. I thought for a second I'd let the parking go, and that would not be good. Alright, so yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out this stuff here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
We're full right now. That's okay. Alright, cool beans. That works out nicely. Alright, so yeah, we got a frame to build here, so we need to go back here. We're not going to need all this stuff, actually. So what am I going to do? Jump up here, and I'll just slap locker up here and stick it in there. How about that? Could also put a cargo pod. Actually, that's not a bad idea either. As a matter of fact, that's a brilliant idea to hook into because I'm going to need one for the hinge. So that's what we'll do with that. But I'm going to put we're going to put a locker here. There we go. Right there. I'm thinking that should give us enough room anyway. Oh, good grief. And over here, we'll put shelves. Which is really good because that will give us some material storage. And that actually gives me a great place to put a bunch of this stuff. All right, let's get the rest of this thing drilled down. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to work on the first of these side-mounted detachable pods that have the cargo in them. I think I like this idea. I really do. I like it a lot. It's going to give us the ability to be able to deploy, and we could even take the ship up to the orbit, and it can provide overwatch up there if need be. And that's also valuable because, you know, it's nice to have overwatch. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to keep on. All right. And then because that's there, we cannot go further than that in that instance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's number 5. So number 5, cue off. And number 5, we're going to... Actually, I was going to curve it around, but if we do that, we could run into a problem with the setting up the gate. So I need to set the gate inside, and I'm going to need to form a cubby hole. To be, you know what I might have to do? You know what? We may have to make this 2 blocks wider. Let me see here. Yeah, I think we will. Because if I'm going to make a, yeah, it's going to have to be a little wider. Yeah, for sure. All right, no problem. Yeah, we're going to have to go out another, we have to go out another 2 more blocks because we need to allow for room for we got to allow room for the vehicles to go in there, but we also need the superstructure. We need the ability to be able to set things up that we need in order to get like the gate open and things like that. So we're gonna have to do it this way. That's okay though. I mean, it's fine. That's what we got to do. And then for this one, I'm going to do the rounded because that's the end right there. Oh, wait, no. I'm actually not going to do that. Now, the reason why I'm not going to do that because we don't know for sure that we're not going to extend it out a little bit further to accommodate the ramp. We don't know. Alright. Get all these things set up. I'm not doing heavy plate because I'm not anticipating it to get whacked. I'm really not. Like, it wouldn't even make sense for them to whack it. I mean, obviously if they... Whoa! Okay, we got all kinds of holes in this thing. I forgot. We cut a lot of holes so we can make room for these things. Alright, let's go ahead and get this all off. We'll have plenty of material to work with. We just gotta get it all taken apart, you know? just dropping down going on here. Alright, let's go ahead and get this cut up. Up. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. That works. Got that I'm. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. And that was the other thing we had to do. I like this, but we need more girders. Actually, we really need more girders, period. So let's go over here and see if we can find some girders. Oh, you knucklehead. Alright, that's fine. No problem. Let's look and see if we can find some girders. We've got to have. Oh, there's some girders right there. We'll take those. Let's see if, oh wait, oh yeah, here we are. This is what we want right here. Okay. Really? Is that what we're doing today? Oogie dogie. Gonna be a pain, no problem. I am going to make a ramp. Or I'm not. Oh boy. Alright, so that takes care of that. We're going to run all the way around this. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to put this up here like that. We're going to do another shelf. Let's see here. We're going to do pipes. Do girders and motors. And grids. Let's do girders, motors, and grids. Alright, so that takes care of the grids and some motors. Alright, cool. Alright, so that should leave me with a little bit more ability to... You know what? I'm going to grab that girder. And we're going to put that up here. And we're going to go with a... Nope. And nope, we want storage shelf number 1. We're going to put it right there, just like that. And that'll free up some more space too. Gotta think smart. Alright, we're going to come over here. And we're going to get this down. So the idea, like I say, we're just going to keep on grinding down this stuff.
Critical.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's go ahead and zip up, and you know what I think we should do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to look in here. Yes, we do. Alright, cool. Let's set a bosun's chair up. Might as well take advantage of some of this energy that's in here. That's what I'm thinking. Here we go. Boom. Have a sit down. Be good to go. Okay, I'm going to get up for a second because I want to run all the way over here.
Energy low.
And I am going to do what I was going to do before, which was can't sit up there, so sit up there. Well, that did not work the way I planned it. It did not at all. Okay, set that up there like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and no, wait. Is that only 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is. All right. Well, we need another one on the end here because we got to take it out to 5. Boom, just like that. All right, cool. And then this side over here. That's 4. We need one more to make 5. this out here. See, battery in the way. That's okay. We'll fill it in when time comes right. Because I think having a battery in each one is actually really important. So.
Energy critical.
Alright, let's go ahead and energy's critical. Let's go ahead and have a sit down. And let's see how much material we got. Yeah, we went and used up quite a bit. But that's okay. It's alright, because that's what we need. Now, I know we do have a lot we can get into. We can go down. We got nickel. We got gold. We've got magnesium. I think there's some iron over there, some silicone and stuff like that. We can mine for what we want if we really want to. But why? Why not just use what we've got? You know, that's what I'm thinking. I got to get more of this stuff here. Alright. Now we're going to burn through a ton of hydrogen. So we're going to be zipping back and refilling a lot. Because we've got to we got to get this part of it set up. Got to go up, up, and then go up here. Although, I'm thinking here would be the perfect spot to put the battery. But, I don't know. Because I'm thinking the cargo pod can go over there, and that could be one of the hinge locations is up on top. And maybe do that as a stack, and then put the battery in this stack here. And I'm thinking that's the way I want to go. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're going to keep the battery green, and we're going to use the same kind of setup because I want it to blend in with the rest of this stuff. Actually, you know what? Probably should have put it a little differently, but that's okay. I can get access to it via a console. So we'll go ahead and hit this with this. All right, cool. And then we're going to jump over here. We are full up on that. All right. Zoom over here and collect us some more stuff. Wow. It's really a lot of material here. So this area in here, I'm thinking I want to do this. I want to do like a part straight through here, and then we'll do a grid. We could do a couple of different ways. We could fill this in with interior blocks, which is definitely a good idea. But we can also do it a different way too. It's just, I wonder how I want to do it. Because you could do half blocks. And that's the thought, but I don't know. We are gonna need to put 1 and 2, and this side here, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. figure out how to do this with a conveyor system in place so that I can hook them up too. That would be the way to do it. Well, we're gonna set this up with a conveyor. Put you up there. And then we go with a conveyor junction up here.
Fuel low.
Alright, no problem.
Fuel critical.
Oh crap. Ow. Well, that was not brilliant, now was it? Alright, no problem. Oxygen, no hydrogen.
Fuel
Alright.
critical.
Yep, I've learned this already. Thank you very much. And that is offline. Alright, let's see here. What's the status of our hydrogen containers? Pretty sure we got small hydrogen in here. Yeah, we got some hydrogen in here. Alright, cool.
Fuel critical.
Why is that offline? Oh, batteries are toast, huh? Okay. Wonder if I have enough to start the engine. They're on, off. Huh, okay. Let's take a look here. We got 2 hydrogen. Aha! Grab one of the, grab that. Oh, that's a control C2. Why can't I get that? Oh, because I have too much stuff. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's dump off the grid, the pipes. I don't need the pipes, so I'll dump the pipes off. And now I'll go back and I'll get my hydrogen tank, which really and truthfully, that's what I probably should have anyway. Alright, cool. What's that leave me with? Yeah, that clears it out. Almost, wait a minute. Nice 2% there. Alright, back to work. Wow. That does not last long. It really doesn't. Alright. And, yep. And then right here is going to be the hinge. More steel plates. Okay, no problem. Get some more steel plates. those large steel tubes after all. Ironic. Alright, let's see. Well, that's good. We'll take us some more of those, that's for sure. And we'll take that. But that's not the other thing I'm after. Oh, can I get that? I didn't think so. Alright, cool. What I'd like to do is go down and find my... Okay. Let's do this. Let's drop those. So we can't access that. Okay, whatever. No problem. We'll figure it out. Probably don't have a link with that anymore. Alright, so let's go drop those off. And let's replenish with those. Alright, cool. Alright, now we can go back to the work we were doing. In place. So what I'm thinking first of all, I want to put another shelf over here now that I have the capability, and that one is going to be more grids. Used up all the grid, all the other stuff, and I still have leftover parts. So that's a thing. Alright, so let's see how that looks in comparison. That's not too bad. Alright, so we're gonna go to there. Oh, these steel plates. Alright, no problem. Look at that all zipped up. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're just going to take care of all this stuff. I'm definitely going to run some lights. I want to run some lights along the top, and I want to run some lights along the bottom. I think a center row of lights, I think for both, would really make a big difference. Whoops. That was not bright. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Let's not do that again, okay?
Critical.
Let's go ahead and just burn these things down. Because otherwise, it's kind of a waste. And I don't want to waste it. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and sit here, get some energy here real quick. And I think what I want to do is I want to do a set of... I want to do like something that reflects the not having it super armored thing, you know? Definitely going to want some... I don't know that I need a survival kit in here though, but I definitely want to keep the sections of materials, that's for sure. And then we're gonna let's go ahead and yeah, well, we'll leave that the color it is now. I'm actually going to do it gray, but we'll leave it alone for now. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one in place. Because we're going to use the ribs in green, and the rest of it will not be green. Okay, I can't get the dang thing. Oh, no, no! Well, that'll blow up. Oh, no, I don't want that. Like that. No. I want it like that. Alright, and then we're going to go across. Okay. All right. Perfect. And then we'll go to right here, which is in the middle. And that's where we're going to put the merge block, right? Oops. Put it in the center. Right in the middle, right here. Alright, so we got the merge block there. We got a hinge there. I feel like we should probably put the hinges up here though. Merge block there, hinge here, and a hinge there. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me for that one. So full. Well, that's because I have all that other stuff that accounts for all of it. I see. I think I'm gonna go get yeah, I think what I need to do, well, actually I could go with 3 hinges. Just do another hinge here and another hinge over there and just have that one be the one that's connecting the two. I could do that. Alright, so let's drop this down here. Alright, looks like all we got is conveyors, so we're going to jump over here. We need some displays. We need a few displays. Not very many, just a couple. For that one cargo pod. So let's find our displays. How do I not have displays? I had everything in here. Alright, well, let's go to the assembler number 3. Get us some displays. And bang, displays. Just like that. Oh, computer chips. Okay, we can get those too. Pretty sure I got a few of those around here. Now I can go, now I can offload all this miscellaneous stuff and have it in here while I go out and get more material. And I could actually get a lot more. So we're gonna have, it's gonna sit, it's gonna nestle in there, so we're gonna need this arm to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, so out to there. So now we're gonna need the middle one, is gonna be the one with the thing going on. So this one's going to have the hinge access to it. And the hinge, let's see. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3 in that, and 3 in and down. So it's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be right here. Yeah, that's going to be right here. That's going to be where we're going to need to hook the hinge up to. It's right in this location, I'm pretty sure. And we're going to need to come down too. So we got to come down. Let's see, we're going to have, let's see, right here would be the merge block, unless I built it into it. Now I could do that. If I cut this off and put the merge block in here. That's actually really smart. I like that, because then that's going to make it so that it's a lot, a little bit tighter in, but not so tight that it's actually going to merge with the ship. I don't want it to touch. So let's go ahead and, oops, let's go up here. Let's set up the merge block right here. And then we're going to go over to heavy armor, and we're going to go to heavy armor, and we're going to go to here. Alright, so if that's the merge, if that's where the merge block is, and that one's going to come down, and we're going to be on top of the merge block there. That's going to be 1 grid down. We'll need to go 2 grids down, 1, 2, and that should put it right about there, and we'll do the hinge in there. Yeah, so we're going to need to go. So I'm going to guess this is going to be really
No
interesting.
energy.
Shit. All right. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. Yeah, it's pretty intense. It's like you're trying to make sure that you're not going to get toasted while you're trying to do this, and it gets pretty intense. I'm not going to lie, it is pretty intense. You got to admit. So. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to take this opportunity. We see what we're going to do. So next episode, we're going to hop in. I know this is kind of a short episode, but we're just going to... We had to come up with some ideas, test it out, see how it looks, and I think this will work really well. Thank you so much for joining me for this little Crash on Mars episode. I believe it was 19. Anyways, and I will see you next time. Make sure that you, of course... subscribe if you like what you see. Go ahead and hit that like icon if you enjoyed the content that was out here, and of course the little bell so you know when I do it, because every week I'm putting out new content. So thank you so much for joining me, and keep on building. Till next time, bye.